Hey everyone, time for another bedside chat. Okay, so Stella went to her appointment that she had set up to see if she could get into a shelter because she's cold and, you know, needs some protection. She still believes that she's going to get her apartment because she had the emergency voucher, but it's been almost 2 months now and they have not even reached out to her. And so the shelter, I recall I was putting some puzzle pieces together and I recall them asking her that what she's going to do for income. I don't know what she answered because I was trying very hard to stay out of her personal business. So I saw her the other yesterday, I think, and I asked her. I said, "Why don't you set up another appointment?" I didn't think she went to her interview. I said, "Just set up another appointment and I'll take you," because I was just going to shut up and drive, be the friend she wants me to be, right? But she went to the appointment and I said, "Well, when do you go?" And she says it didn't work out. It's really sad because she does have the capacity to be able to work for 4 hours a day. She could stand at a cash register and ring people up. But she chooses not to do anything to help herself get off the streets. And I thought she was different, and I treated her as a very important person. And it's very sad to see a person who, by their own efforts, could get off the streets. All she had to do was say she was willing to look for part-time work and able. Right now at the store I work at, they have a shift where the store is closed. You work at 4 in the morning. You don't have to deal with any people. Store opens at 8. She could have worked 4 to 8, not have to deal with any people. But she chose not to. So it's really painful, to see a person that could be in a so much better place, but they choose not to because they don't want to work at any cost. They don't want to talk about it. They get angry if you mention it. I could just imagine how angry she must have been over there where she was at the interview when they said the W word, There are so many part-time jobs available right now because of the Christmas season, but okay, so she told me a long time ago she was disabled, so I thought she was on disability but homeless. So I tried to tell her, you could go to the you could, go online to the Department of Housing and Urban Development and, get a housing subsidy where, they help you pay your rent and you don't have to live in a ghetto to get this. You just need to find a place that accepts Section 8. And she could bypass DSHS. She doesn't even have to be involved with them. all she has to do is see a doctor and tell them that she can't work and get the ball rolling and apply for disability at Social Security. Once again, she won't need DSHS. But she's told me a friend doesn't give advice or her opinions unless they're asked for. And I could tell by the way she was acting and the words she was saying, she's not all there like I thought she was. It's really sad. Even if she wasn't all there, I could have helped her. But you don't dare use the W word, which is work. And you know, she just wants you to believe she can't work. And that's just not how the government works. Your body has to prove that it can't work. So that concludes my reaching out to make friends. I'm going to remain a hermit. And my other son, the criminal, said he wanted his Halloween costume. He made contact with me. Only because I said, I love you no matter what. You know, even if you murder me, cut me up, and throw me and scatter me across the U.S., I still wouldn't want you to get caught. I love you that much, he said. I need my Halloween costume and all of my power tools. So what he wants me to do is hand over all the power tools. And that'll be all he needs from me. And then he's going to leave his enormous pile of junk for me to dump. So I let him have his little Halloween costume. He picked it up at where I work. He looked horrible. He looked unkempt and sickly. But whatever. You know, he chooses to live that way too. So, and he makes like $40 an hour, so no sympathy here, okay? What the guy did to me is permanent. I'll never have a kitchen. He robbed me blind of my retirement money. He took it all for his own self, and he's not even sorry. In fact, he plans to write me off and his brother off permanently for what we did to him. So, and then yesterday there was this thief that had 2 giant loaded backpacks. They were so full that he could barely walk, and he was wearing new shoes and new clothes that he robbed from us. I can't tell you the rest of the story for security reasons, but it's devastating to see the depths that people crawl into to create crimes for selfish gain. I'm depressed today. We all pay for our stuff. You know, honest people, we pay for our stuff. And then here's these creeps. Blatant criminals that stick out like a sore thumb. I can't tell you what happened because it's, you know, security. But just just, knowing that somebody would go to that extent, I guess it hit me because of what my son did to me. He ruined my entire future. He ruined everything, and, I think it struck a nerve there. So anyway, some people, could make their lives better, but they choose not to. I didn't think she was one of those that chose not to, but she does choose not to. And so I'm done with that. You guys have a good evening. Bye.